Hey, good to see you again. It's me, Squiddy. The past few months have been pretty crazy for me, so I thought I'd update you all with what's going on. The biggest thing that happened in my prolonged absence was that my house was hit by lightning. Or it got really close to my house. Ended up frying a lot of my electronics, including my old PC. But thankfully, insurance helped pay for the cost of a newer, better PC. Even though I've gotten things back up and running, I'm still not quite in shape to make consistent uploads. I've got to deal with school work this summer so I can try to graduate next spring. That being said, though, I've got a big project in store for the summer, and I hope I can share that experience with you as soon as I get it moving. For this video, I was in a conversation about what's going to happen at E3 this year, more specifically with Halo. I've recorded some gameplay with that discussion on top of it, and I'm sure you're going to like it. Well, until we meet again.
Huh? Oh.
Why is it like that?
Round over.
Why not?
Really, I just want to see, like, Halo Infinite being good at E3.
Same. As long as there's no Battle Royale, I think Halo will be a good game. Oh, but as long as Locke isn't basically the main bloody character, I think it'll do well.
Yeah, that's probably the best part.
I hope if they kill Locke off, though, they make it a good death scene and not just some trash. Like, something really stupid. If it's really funny, like, I don't know, if he gets stuck by a fucking grunt, that would be great, but I don't think that'll happen.
I don't know. There's this one brute dude who looks like he may have offed him.
Yeah, that Hyperius. I think he's done that as well, to be fair. I would like to see that. But, like, not make it, not like, you know, I wouldn't want him to just be, like, easy for the brute to kill him, because then it makes the Master Chief look like a fucking chump then, doesn't it?
Maybe.
It does, because, you know, their little fucking fight that looked like two drunk guys in a bar that knew a little bit of fucking MMA or something. Ow, Shizer.
Get me on fire. What the fuck was that? What?
Speedrun tactics.
Oh wow.
I wouldn't want to see a Halo Battle Royale when the game launches, but there are definitely ways that it could work.
Yeah, I agree, but it's probably still going to be not very good for it. It's just going to become like a trend. It's just going to become a game that just follows trends, and if they start going down that whole Battle Royale route.
Yeah.
Just look at Call of Duty. Like, look at their games now after they started doing this Battle Royale stuff. They've just gone down the pan, in my opinion.
Yeah,
they just rushed.
They don't care.
Yeah, it's just fucking not very good. And how the hell did you get over this wall? How the fuck do I get over
Behind you. Turn around and jump.
Wow, I'm lagging very bad.
I feel like, as far as anything story related, it's not going to be anything super confirmational. They'd be smart to bring some gameplay that looks better than the gameplay that we initially saw.
I said that in my freaking recent video, and I think they should do a side-by-side comparison. Really, I think that's what they should do.
If it is jarringly good enough, like so good, like if it's good enough for the differences that discernible to like the uncultured eye, then yes, they definitely fucking should.
I think they should do side by side, but what do you think they're gonna see though?
You should be able to step on a mine on this map and still live.
I would like to see like some more about like how the map is supposed to work with all the different areas and how it was segmented from what we saw in the initial video. And I'd like to also see like so like there was a moment during the initial video that we saw where they brought up a pause screen and the pause screen had a bunch of shit around it.
Oh yeah.
I want to see more about that.
We should see a freaking menu, man.
It's like
I
want to see a menu.
One of the strong comparisons to ODST and its map.
One of those things fucking said upgrades. I want to know what they're gonna do with that because that kind of makes me concerned a little bit. So
personally, I think
attachments.
I think the upgrade system. I reckon that it'll probably follow Dead Space's upgrade system, if you know how that works. You can freaking upgrade suits and shit. I reckon it'll be something similar to that. Obviously not upgrading suits literally, but getting attachments for your armor and also like weapon attachments and upgrades.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
That's something I was thinking, like weapon attachments.
But I think they should use Dead Space. Well, try and like not copy, but try and replicate Dead Space's upgrade system. Because I liked how you had to like progress through the actual game and find upgrade stations and get upgrade points and shit. I think that's how it works. I think that game did it really well. But I don't know. We'll just have to fucking see. I hope we just don't have to pay like fucking 10,000 points or something for a half decent rec pack, like Halo 5. That won't be very good. If
That'd be shitty. You know what? If it is something like that, then I'd like the progression to be something that's constantly rewarding.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't like if gaps are too big between cool things you can get, then after a certain point it stops being like I'm on a quest to get a cool thing, and it starts feeling like a fucking MMO grind, like when you're playing RuneScape and fucking level 97.5 was only like a fifth of the way to 99 or something dumb like that. Like we gotta avoid that shit. We gotta avoid something like that.
Honestly, I agree, man. I just hope it's not some shitty progression system. I personally, if I was freaking the head guy at 343 in charge of progression and stuff, I'd probably fucking just make a mashup of everything, like the Halo Reach progression system, the Halo 4 progression system, and freaking rob some stuff from like freaking upgrades or some upgrade system for like Doom or Dead Space or something. I'd just rob everything from freaking loads of different games. That'd be my plan.
I feel like 343 needs to understand that they're under a fucking microscope after Halo 5.
They're
under a microscope. Okay, Halo 5 pissed off so many goddamn people that this game is it needs to either be like the second coming of Christ, or people are gonna be pissed. Okay, it's not make or break. It's not
5 minutes remaining.
It's not quite as dire as Bethesda finds themselves in after 76, because 76 wouldn't even fucking boot. But it's still not a good position to be in.
No.
Like,
let's just say it's better than Cyberpunk's position, at least. I mean, that was very anticipated. Now it's getting less viewers than Halo MCC on Twitch. That is not a good game.
Yeah.
At least it is, but it was just broken.
I remember, like, whenever Cyberpunk first came out, there was a dude that I watched him stream it. Like, in his video title, he was like, I got an RTX 3090 playing Cyberpunk. Which, like, I'd seen that some people had gotten 30 series cards. Not fucking many, but a couple of them had. So, like, I believed that he had it. And, like, it was just hilarious to see just how shitty that game ran on a 3090. Imagine bringing a rocket launcher to a knife fight and still fucking losing. That's what Cyberpunk was doing, okay?
Like, fucking hell, man. You know, I don't understand. How can the PS5 run Cyber? How could the PS5
How can anything
run the broken? How could a PS5 run a broken Cyberpunk? I know it's mostly fixed now.
I feel like
Jesus
it was.
Christ, how is a console running it? I played it on my friend's PS5. You know, it actually runs smooth. This was back when it was broken. Like,
Yeah.
What the hell? It just doesn't make any sense.
I feel like the PC version, like when you're developing for PC, you kind of just have to develop for the lowest common denominator of gear that some rando is gonna have.
That is absolutely true.
So whereas when you're developing for a console, you kind of know what's gonna be in the console and how to leverage that. Whereas when you're building a game for a PC, you know, someone might have an R5 3600 and a 2070 Super like I do, and someone might have a fucking R1 1300 and a 780 like it's 2005. I don't know. Like, that person's not gonna be able to run it.
It's probably using like fucking Windows 95 graphics drivers or something.
Yeah, like, and granted, yeah, some of those people aren't gonna be able to run it, but it makes development at least a little trickier from what I've heard.
You know what I don't understand? Why the fuck is Ark not being optimized yet? Why is Ark not optimized on the PC? I don't care about freaking, you know, I don't care. How is it not optimized yet?
Well, because it's not finished.
For years now. It's been out for freaking years.
It's not finished. It's an early access game that was never finished.
Why? What are their developers doing? Their developers all like 80-year-old freaking pensioners or something. Why are they taking so long? Why don't they just finish the game?
Well,
I remember I played Ark one time, and it's the I played Ark one time, and it's the one game that I've played where I actually had to turn my settings down, and not like down a little bit. I had to turn that shit all the way down.
Yeah.
Bro, I can only run that shit on fucking medium.
Like,
I have to run it on medium, otherwise my graphics card is like freaking all
dude,
the
like
way through for like an hour.
it's the only game I've ever seen that has actually made my computer run hot. And I've got so much fucking ventilation and stupid shit on my tower that it's basically a goddamn wind tunnel.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck the game managed to achieve that, but it was bad.
You know, Unreal Engine can push graphics pretty hard, but sometimes these people can push graphics too far.
I don't even know if it's an issue with it. Like, I feel like when you're building a game for an engine, you should like do things that'll make the graphics card not have a harder time than it needs to have. And that infrastructure wasn't there on Ark.
Yeah.
1 minute.
They pretty much like whenever your PC is running Ark, it's pretty much jumping on the I-5 in LA or whatever the big ass interstate is in Los Angeles, and all you got is 2 crutches and a skateboard. You're like, ah!
The thing is, you'd probably go quicker with 2 crutches and a skateboard than you would with no crutches and a skateboard. Let's be real here. But that would be like skiing, but without the snow or some shit. I don't know. That'd be sick.
It'd be fun until some asshole in a
30
shitty Mazda
remaining.
fucking breaks your legs as he's trying to slide between traffic. Like, we're going 2 miles per hour. Why are you trying to cut people off? Like,
imagine doing that in Russia though on a main road. Some guy in a fucking Lada just comes by and just fucking runs you over and scrapes your brain on the floor. That would be beautiful.
Yeah, we're filming Red 7 right now. I gotta
remaining.
fucking
Ball
traumatize a whole new brand of
Round
goddamn
over.
high schoolers. Did anyone else get that in their high school? Aside from Halo Infinite, shit, I am like, I haven't even really been paying attention.
We're only talking about Halo here. No other game matters.
Aside from Infinite, I haven't really even thought about E3 because E3 is kind
Saints
of.
Row 5, yeah, let's go.
It's been kind. E3 has just been kind of like doing this weird decline thing, and like I've just, like you've seen the shit that I play, like. I'm like, no, I'm not even in this decade unless Doom releases a new game. Then I'm all over it.
Honestly, I don't think Doom's gonna release a game with freaking the Doomslayer in it for a little while. They might do something else, maybe a spin-off, because obviously he's currently freaking now.
I feel like the next
spoilers.
thing. I feel like if it
Wait,
releases,
do you not know about that?
Kind of.
Oh.
I don't play it.
I feel like
just read stuff about it.
Basically, hang on. Does anyone here care if I spoil it?
Hey, what
I think they should make like a game about the freaking Marauder or something. That'd be a pretty good game. Cause that guy's badass.
Which Halo are y'all in? Reach or
Halo 3.
3? Okay, I'm joining. Okay, there's my little banished logo. Fine player.
A flood horror game.
Wait, that would be good. Imagine being like they should make a game like Dying Light, but against the flood. You know what I mean? So you're a civilian. So you're a civilian, and basically you have to, or like a marine or something, and you get to do parkour and shit and fight.
Can I get an invite, please?
It should have an ODST feel though, like an ODST but with like flood feel.
And
Can
you
I
should
get-
be allowed to do parkour. So it's
Can't
like
get-
fucking basically flood survival.
I-
Whole storyline.
Yeah, I'm gonna need an invite. I don't know where to join.
Okay.